think of art as high class.
Yeah.
So like everybody believes if you have a painting in your house, you probably in a mansion or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like I believe that everybody should have a painting in their house.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Rich or poor. You know what I'm saying? Art is art.
So like for those that don't know about like what RFN is mission, can you get more into that?
Sort of a movement. It's not like a thing we want to like kind of brand as like a label or something like that, right? You kind of want to make people resonate with it, like how you said, and like move with it.
So it's not really necessarily like a thing where we limit it to members. You know what I'm saying? We want anybody. Like we could come in and be like, yo, bro, like RFN, bro, like slide.
Buffalo as a whole, like, is really thriving in creativity. How would you describe the creativity scene within Buffalo?
It is booming.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a renaissance in a way.
Bro, exactly.
I say that all the time.
A couple weeks ago, y'all had the opportunity to help create a set in the biggest theater in Buffalo. Can you speak to how that experience came about and what it meant to y'all personally?
Networking. Just like it all started from knowing Steven from school. He went to performing arts also. He runs locations with his brother and things like that. He just kept on like pushing me to come out and be more engaged with you know what I'm saying, the art.
So when it's all said and done, what do you want the legacy of Rise from Nothing to be?
I would want us to leave our imprint knowing that we could inspire people to be free and creative in their own rights, no matter what field of art that looks like.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the first official edition of Situated Sessions, hosted by the Never Before, Never Now, Never After. One of one, not one of them. Jack of all trades, master of all, best in the world at what he does. Yours truly, Jay Situated. And today, we have some very, very special guests that have been shaking up the creative world in Buffalo. Not just pushing visual art, but musical art as well, representing Rise from Nothing, something we all can resonate with. We have Kizr and RFN Jaylen. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. How you doing?
So how y'all feeling today?
Good, bro.
Great.
Okay. So are there like any other members like within y'all brand that y'all like to shout out that didn't have the chance to make it today?
Yeah, a few of them. FaZe. We got Isabel.
Oh yeah, FaZe. I got a question about him. So as I was doing like my little research, is it Flavor FaZe? Cause I see him go by like multiple other names. You got Flavor FaZe, Lil FaZe, Big FaZe, Blue Paper FaZe. Like which one do I call him?
I mean, I would just say just FaZe. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you guys other identities, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like it's different identities is exactly based on what you do.
But you know, at the end of the day, FaZe is FaZe. You know what I'm saying?
So like for those that don't know about like what RFN is mission, can you get more into that? Like what it represents?
You want to take that?
RFN is like just kind of sort of a movement. It's not like a thing we want to like kind of brand as like a label or something like that, right? You kind of want to make people resonate with it, like how you said, and like move with it, kind of like a YOLO. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's like I want people to understand in Buffalo that Rise from Nothing could be used as a
manifestation,
as a metaphor to motivate us.
I feel that. In a reel, you posted, it said, I do this for haters thinking that art don't belong in the ghetto. And I already told you, like, personally, that's something I personally, like, resonate with, because I feel like that's powerful, because, like, when you think art, you think, like, high class, that type of thing. Can you speak more to that?
Like, in the city of Buffalo, I think art, or just in general in America, right? Like, we think of art as high class.
Yeah.
So, like, everybody believes if you have a painting in your house, you probably in a mansion or something, right? Whereas, like, I believe that everybody should have a painting in their house. You know?
Yeah.
Rich or poor. You know what I'm saying? Art is art.
Exactly.
So, like, I feel like in most time when you create art, it's from a place of hardship.
Yes.
Or a place of, you know what I'm saying, trying to uplift someone else, emotionally. So that's why I believe that it's for the ghetto.
Right. So how many members like in full is it that's a part of your brand? Rise from Nothing.
I mean, honestly, like I said, I believe like it's like he said it. We believe it as a movement. So it's not really necessarily like a thing where we limit it to members. You know what I'm saying? We want anybody. Like we could come in and be like, yo, bro, like RFN, bro, like slide.
But as far as like the people that
core
started,
members,
the core
I mean, I say 3 people started it. It originated from 3, and then we just started extending from there.
So within them 3, like how did y'all all meet? Did y'all like grow up in the same neighborhood?
We all went to the same school.
Okay,
so like
what school did you go?
We went to performing arts.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of like it lined up perfectly. We all like started doing the stuff that you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
We
because
started
it's a
doing
very
in
artsy school. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I went to Emerson.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like that's performing arts at school I should have went to.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I'm like a podcast now,
Yeah.
streaming, everything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasted 4 years of my life. I ain't gonna lie. Because
Nah,
cooking, baking, that type of thing is not like my best. That's not where my creativity lies.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I mean, see, my thing is like I feel like everybody think you wasted time, but then that time was useful for something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, like got you connected to the
yeah,
right
like
people and
you ended up in the right spaces still. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Still do
something happened along the way where you know what I'm saying it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Like that's how we think about like RFN. Like when we get on this art platforms and stuff like that, we look back and like, damn.
Yeah.
We really did get molded by the stuff that we came up with. You know what I'm saying? Even though back then we like, bro.
So I've been working. I see you on the news, everything like that. But I feel like Buffalo as a whole, like, is really thriving in creativity. How would you describe the creativity scene within Buffalo?
It's booming.
Yeah,
It's kind
I
of
feel like it's like a renaissance in a way.
Bro, exactly.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
Yeah, like when you think about how Renaissance, it was a cultivation of art, singing, poetry, that type of thing, and that's in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I see in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where I can't go nowhere without seeing somebody that I know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and that's a good thing. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I would keep telling everybody who don't see themselves in that room, or if you do still see yourself in those rooms, keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. It's never an end all say all. You know what I'm saying. Just as long as you got the passion and the drive behind the things that you're doing, just keep going with it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to where you need to be.
So I feel like within this field we had like I ain't gonna say gatekeepers, but like people that hate. You know what I'm saying? How y'all can y'all speak to that? And how do you feel? How do you go about people that doubt you and underestimate like your abilities?
Okay, so I think we both got different perspectives on how we go about it.
Yeah.
So like I'm more carefree. Obviously, I feel like most people can tell that.
I feel like kind of the same, but like
like
because either way I'ma still work regardless. Cause you know, I ain't
Exactly.
about to let like what you say dictate how I move. Cause I know.
No,
what
but I do limit myself from crowds.
Yeah.
So like if I know I don't want to be engaged with certain rooms, I'm not gonna involve myself. So that's kind of like how I separate myself from haters. You get what I'm saying? Is involving myself in rooms that I know that I'm gonna be wanted in. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you don't want your presence to be in rooms where people going.
Yeah, if you ain't invited, you know you shouldn't be there.
Exactly.
That's what Luke Dennis said.
He's a good balance to me. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to stuff like that, because I'll be quick to be like, bro, that's not the place for us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, even though you could get a good opportunity out of anything, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, like, I don't think this shoe fits my foot right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go ahead and be like, nah, bro, like, that's not the one. But, like, he had made me be like, you know, this room, we might need to rethink that one, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity that we might not come around again. You know what I'm saying? So we could maneuver
it's
this
like, you know, good balance and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a balance to it for sure.
So now let's get to the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? A couple weeks ago, y'all all had the opportunity to help create a set in the biggest theater in Buffalo. Can you speak to how that experience came about and what it meant to y'all personally?
I first want to say congratulations to you, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah.
That was dope seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Walk the stage. I remember like from
literally meet me for the first time from like, you know, both actually. Yeah, I definitely came a long way because like the first fashion show I ever been to, I wasn't even supposed to be there. But like that's really a story for another time because like that comes with some BS. But what did it mean to you personally though? And how did that opportunity come about?
Just engaging. Like it all started with networking. Just like it all started from knowing Steven from school. He went to performing arts also. He runs locations with his brother and things like that. He just kept on like pushing me to come out and be more engaged with you know what I'm saying, the art. But like what you kind of saying, the Renaissance, you know? So he's like, yo bro, like come out, you know, stop being so nervous, stop being so scared. So I popped out and he had like one of the location shoots, he had Maggie there, which is like one of the production managers, like you know.
Oh yeah, I just met him a couple it was actually last week. I think we had to shoot together.
Yeah, so like when he threw one of the events, she was doing his set designs. So I hit her up one day. I was like, if you ever need any help anywhere, just like let me know. She was like, okay, I might need you for the show. I'm definitely gonna hit you up. And then from then on, it just got big.
So how did you like? what did it? Cause it's such a historic venue. I'm talking about people like Kevin Hart performed there.
Yeah.
Cat Williams did like that ever cross your mind? Like when you first went to venue, like was you like all like how many seats, how many people was like in there?
I don't think it crossed at first.
Or,
like,
but you was like more in the moment.
Yeah,
it was just work.
Yeah.
It was like I was so focused on like just trying to get the job done, trying to get the task done.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think sometimes we get blind by like the work ethic, like trying to get to the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to the mountain,
Yeah.
but we don't see like the glory of everything, you know, of God that He giving you through the process. So like, eventually when we sat back and we were like kind of almost done, we're like, yo, bro, this is getting big.
Yeah.
But like at first we didn't think nothing of it. We just was thinking work.
Bro, that it was like damn near probably like the first set rehearsal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he finally told me, he was like, yo, bro, you know this is the first fashion show on the 100th year of history in Shades, bro.
Literally in the 100-year mark, because I think in February of like 1926 or something like that, that's when they first opened.
That's crazy.
So on the 100-year mark, y'all basically made history,
Mm-hmm.
and we was all a part of history.
That was crazy.
During Black History.
During Black History Month. Yeah,
during Black History, like that personally meant a lot to me, like contributing to Black history. You know what I mean? But you know, the shift gears and stuff like that. As with any big show, there are critics. So us being in the show, we know what went on, everything like that. But there were definitely people outside of the show that feel as though they had to go on YouTube and voice their opinion and stuff like that. Can you speak to those type of people? Cause like it's one thing if you're in a show or behind the scenes and you know what went on, but like when you going on YouTube or a platform as a secondary source, do you feel like your opinion? I'm not saying your opinion isn't valid, but it's like you're just yapping for no reason.
I mean, me personally, I feel like
at the end of the day, we got what we needed to get done.
Right.
Like, yeah, it was a lot of filming.
Yeah, like I honestly like I seen the work that goes into quite a few shows now at this point. You know what I'm saying? So like, I personally feel like it was a lot of work and a lot of time and effort that was put into the show. So like, obviously, if you wasn't there to see the work get done, you wouldn't be able to, you know what I'm saying, understand that on the same scale as the people that put in that pain. So, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you could say, like, you be around miles and stuff like that. You know how to do this and that, but
like,
were you actually here?
You wasn't there, so you don't know. So, like, at the end of the day, it was a little chaotic. I will say that, you know what I'm saying, when it came down to, like, the output of the show
like,
back scenes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the show in general, though. Like, the show
like,
in general,
from outside
I feel like,
looking in, yeah.
I feel like the show in general was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely.
I'm talking about backstage as far as for the models and stuff like that. But I don't feel necessarily that all comes down on the people that ran the show. I feel like that comes down to, like, the designers making sure people and teams is ready and stuff like that as well. But, it's a lot of accountability that should be spread around. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it was a big show, big opportunity, and a lot of people don't get those opportunities to do that. So, you know what I'm saying, quite frankly, you know what I'm saying, speaking on stuff that you probably didn't.
That's exactly
I think,
you got anything to say?
Yeah, I think you can have an opinion, right? Like, everybody has their opinion. I think, like, we have to show our city some type of grace, though, right? We're doing something that never happened in Buffalo, for real.
Exactly.
Right?
Like,
so
we're literally creating culture. Like it's really a renaissance.
And it has to do with Black culture, right? At that moment. So, like, as, you know what I'm saying, people from this culture and as people from these neighborhoods, we got to understand that we got to uplift our neighborhoods, right? They're trying to do something positive. They ain't doing nothing negative.
Exactly.
So, like, don't try to
downplay it.
Yeah, or at least if you are going to criticize, show some light in that criticism. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then everything will be okay, I feel like.
So, shifting gears, you know what I'm saying? After the fashion show, there was an after party. So me, I just happened to be doing interviews, everything like that, and I interviewed someone who I later found out was your sister.
Yeah.
So I'm interviewing her, and from the side, I see you peep out of nowhere. Like, were you trying to press me?
No, I didn't. The crazy thing is I didn't even know that that's how the interview went. So when I saw your video after, I'm like, oh, okay. See,
I'm thinking like you see me talking to her, like you try to be on some like Big Brother shit. Like,
nah, I mean,
like would you say you overprotective brother?
Nah, I could be though.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Type
like,
shit.
I feel like again that come from just how we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta instill
protect
that
your feelings.
within
Exactly.
your sons. You know what I'm saying, to protect their sisters. But then at the same time, you gotta understand she is a grown woman.
Yeah.
So she know how to assess a man and see what type of man she want to have in her life and what man she.
Nah, I definitely feel 100%. I'm the same exact way. When it comes to my sister, I don't play about. Feel me?
But nah, I didn't even know the
context.
of it.
You was just there.
Yeah, because I let my little sister have her shine. You know what I'm saying? I push my little sister to be a star. Like, I don't like.
I seen that in the video. Yeah, it was like, you know, she was the prettiest girl in the whole fashion show. Like, you was really uplifting her and stuff. Like, you know.
Yo, that joke was funny.
Nah, it was a dope video.
Yo.
So content creation, when it comes to content creation, I'm thinking I'm gonna be the only content creator within this podcast. But come to find out, I am not the only one. So first, we're gonna start with everything you want to see TV. Can you describe what that was and like, is it still a thing?
So like, all right, so everything you want to see TV. That's a great question. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, I'm messing with that. So like, it's a habit, bro. All right, so boom. Everything you want to see TV, we was like, all right, like you said, I was doing like YouTubing and stuff like that in the past, right? And that's when I got reconnected with FaZe and my other boy Vaughn, and we all was like, yo, we all hoop. You know what I'm saying? We be trying to make little reels and contents here and there for the fun of it. Why not let's do it all as a unison and make it everything you want to see TV? And then FaZe started doing interviews and different stuff like that. So then it just started turning into everything you wanted to see TV. But
will we ever see like a comeback of that? And do you see yourself like doing more YouTube videos, coming back to YouTube or Twitch,
I feel like
type of thing?
honestly, like I'm at a space now with the whole RFN. The whole RFN thing is like everything has a place and time. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely get back in the space of a camera type of thing again. But you know, like as of right now, we like kind of focusing in on like the art, music aspects. You know what I'm saying? The fashion world. You know, so trying to like, you know, I don't want to put my hands in too many baskets all at one time.
Got
so.
you.
Nah, we gonna do content.
Yeah,
I feel
like I definitely should. Like, what y'all doing now?
I think like the content is though it's like it's hard to kind of do content and also like have places to do content with creators, right? Like,
what you mean by that? Like, can you elaborate?
Like content within your house isn't always, even though people say it's possible, right? Because we all seen Kaisenat, Phantom, all these people do it. It's like that is hard though. Like going outside and engaging and having a community behind your thing is way easier.
Yeah.
Right. So like the way you're going about it is the smartest way. You know what I'm saying? I think it's also because you go to college though. That's why. That's the one aspect of college I say is positive is the fact that you get community-based things and you can have other people from different parts of the world come in.
I would say college is definitely like a huge benefactor, but also like the fashion community because that's who I like met people that's like probably been on my screens here and there or like, you know, done business with.
Yeah.
So literally, like if I haven't went to a fashion show, this podcast wouldn't even be done without me saying too much.
Same kind of stuff here. Like even though I was painting a lot, I didn't do my first fashion show until I did a backdrop for somebody. Yeah. So BFW. So Makai just needed a graffiti artist. And that's where I met you at. You know what I'm saying?
See, exactly. So really, like if
our first time is the connection. We both got our first time together. You know what I'm saying?
There was no fashion shows or anything like that. We never met each other. This podcast wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met the person that's, you know, helping me shoot this, whatnot. You know what I mean? So it's definitely like a lot of domino effects when it comes to that. So, destroying. Can you speak to that experience? What was like me and him? I heard you had called him out. What was that about? Would you say an athletic person? What was that about?
I mean, if I was being honest, right? Yeah. It's just all for like, you know, trying to get views and stuff like that. For real. You know what I'm saying? You gonna shout somebody out to just try to get more pulls, like thumbnails, all that different stuff like that for YouTube. But yeah, the whole experience, it was cool, but then it was annoying at the same time.
Yeah, because like everybody was there.
But the whole qualifications, like, y'all don't even understand, like, the whole qualifications of the whole thing was like, yo, you gotta beat your man. And if you beat your man, you moving on to the next round. You know
so it's like a one-on-one with your friend, and then you had a...
Not even your friend, it's random people. You know what I'm saying? It's random people.
Everybody from like, you know,
so he basically trying to make it seem
random
like...
people from different areas.
So he basically trying to make it seem like he the final boss in the situation. Like,
nah, he don't line up with nobody.
He pretty much said like it wasn't unfair. It was unfair because you'll go up against somebody one-on-one. So it's a DB and a wide receiver. The wide receiver will win, right? And he won't move on.
And then I did not move on. I was hot, bro.
Damn.
And I'm like, I watched shout out to the little boy that moved on. You know what I'm saying? But the little boy just went on a bomb. He killed some big ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? He caught it. and it was like
When you say little boy, you talking like high school or
like
like
I
lower than
mean
high
no
school?
like he if he
A
was
baby
in
type.
high school he like a freshman. But
Mm.
like he's small as hell. Like I'm like, damn, I know you're not moving past this round. Like
Yeah.
this is specifically for the sake of views.
Mm.
Like, oh, little kid moves on to the next round.
Got you.
Type shit. I swear.
He was probably
I
hooping.
swear.
So aside
I
from
ain't
you
gonna
know
lie.
physical art, I also see that y'all are artists. Y'all drop
Uh,
music, everything like that. That's actually something I
Jeez.
found very interesting.
Mhm.
First of all, who would y'all say individually is y'all top 5 or inspiration when it comes to music?
That's tough. You know what I'm saying? For me, I would say like inspiration wise, I do a lot of like melodic type of stuff. So you know what I'm saying? I say first and foremost my cousin from Toledo, Kyrie, Lil Kai. He's probably like one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to music, you know what I'm saying, in general. But like you got like Chris Brown, shoot.
I wanna touch on that Chris Brown subject a little bit.
Yeah.
How you feel about Chris Brown's like current state? Cause when I try to, I ain't gonna say justify Chris Brown, but like when I tell people like Chris Brown, he's a valid artist. They bring up the Rihanna situation,
Bro.
and I'm not condoning that whatsoever. But it's like let's not deny great
All right,
music.
Let's stop right here and say you're not supposed to hit women.
Yes,
We
100%. I
do
promise
not
you, I don't condone domestic violence
Yeah,
whatsoever.
We do not condone hitting women.
Whatsoever, I don't play.
I
that
do
shit.
not condone a woman hitting a man though, either. So everybody hold their hands to themselves, and let's do what we supposed to do as humans. You know what I'm saying? Now moving forward from that, he is an exceptional artist, like
Yes.
rare. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean,
He all around package. He could sing, he could dance,
yeah,
he could
bro.
act.
So like, yeah.
So we got Chris Brown.
Man, Kodak Black, he's
Slept
a
on.
heavy influence.
I feel like people sleep on him now, but like 5 years ago, like everybody was fucking.
Yeah.
Not so much now.
Yeah, even now, like I be like, damn, like
you take.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But Drake,
Yeah.
like musically, yeah. And it's crazy because my favorite rapper is Kendrick, but
Mhm.
like my bigger influence in terms of music is Drake for sure.
Drake.
And then, damn,
What we got?
my last one.
Got one more.
I'm trying to think hard about this one. I don't.
Maybe like a young boy or like a,
Nah, I'm not even a young boy fan for real, but I like him nowadays.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
before, he a young boy stand,
Mhm.
bro. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna go. Nowadays, I say probably like a Lil Durk.
Third.
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like you only say that because I say young boy, but that's cool though.
No,
That's
I'm
cool.
not. Not even on that type
Not
of
even-
time. Nah, I swear. Not
So what
even on
about
that
you?
time.
Your own music inspirations?
Music inspirations.
Yeah.
I probably
Let's
have
say
like
3.
a few. I have like probably like Spanish wise. You got like Romeo Santos. You know.
I know exactly what that is. Yes.
Rap wise, I got a few. I like that's my favorite type of genre. So you got like Young Boy, Drake.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But you also got like Big Pun.
Yeah.
No Cap. But music in general, my biggest influence I think is probably like Michael Jackson. Like everybody else.
I gotta
right?
dap you up on that.
Like
Feel me?
musically, like he ain't say him, but
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Bro, because we talking
Michael
about,
Jackson is the
see,
greatest
that's
artist
why,
of
that's
any
why,
era.
That's why I asked. See,
like
like,
influence.
I
Michael Jackson.
okay,
that's what
okay,
said.
I
was
did
is
say
we talking
rappers.
about,
I
like,
did say
nah,
rappers.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
we talking about my personal music influence, like, into like making me make like when I make music.
I
how do
did word it
think
that
about,
way.
like, you
I
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
did word it that way.
Now we talking about like who I like look up to in the music industry. Now
Mhm.
we start talking about stuff like, you know, stuff like that. Like,
Nah, but like who you look up to kind of build up your music. At least in my aspect, kind of it build up my aspect of music too. Like the routes I want to go. I'm probably not singing like him, but the way I handle my music is like
word, like a Tupac type of.
right.
Yeah.
I feel it.
So getting back to Flavor Faz, you know what I'm saying? I see he drop a lot of music. You know what I mean? His music videos be valid, you know what I mean? I feel, do y'all feel like he kind of like a summer artist? Cause I see he got some songs like, you know, It's Hot Outside. That person I fuck with.
Yo,
I feel like that's some player shit right there. And we got Booty Cheeks.
see, I tell FaZe.
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of remind me of that one Boondock song. You know what I'm talking
What?
about? He was like, it's the one Boondock song. Like I'm telling you, like if I was to play that and the FaZe song, it
Did it
sound very
similar?
similar. Yeah.
Okay. Now I would say like I tell FaZe all the time, bro. Like he's a very gifted artist, bro.
Yeah.
Like he could do
Like
a
I'm
lot of
surprised
styles
he's
of
not
music.
like way bigger, cause like his music actually is valid. Like,
nah, yeah, bro. Like he only giving y'all the party phase right now, but bro, if he give y'all the phase, if you hear all of phase, bro, you hear all of phase, bro, you thinking like, how ain't he blow yet? Type vibe, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
So would y'all say music is y'all like y'all not main, but like do y'all focus on music or y'all main drive is art?
We got a lot of more musicians than artists, so like that's what we're trying to grow in, like just trying to get all forms of art to want to be a part of it. Like we have a lot of people in music that are like, if you ask key people, it's like you have people like Twan, Nero, Fazo. They're like the OGK members. They have their own type of group and they make music. And then you have like Isabel, she do sewing and she do the fashion route. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you have Zamari. He kind of is the founder of this one of the top, like one of the three. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that do different things, but I feel like it's just what the people engage with more.
Gotcha.
At the moment.
Yeah. So do y'all have like any events coming up that y'all like to plug in, anything like that? What y'all got going on?
For starters, we have the Neo Rap Soul Lounge night. That's at the Deco Lounge, March 18th.
When it comes to that event, what can we expect?
Live art, live music, great eats, great time, and you know, just to be around the community. You know, just pop out, look good, look nice, look fresh.
Definitely look nice.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So it's like a dressy type of vibe, or like whoa.
Yeah.
A little bit upscale, you know, just fly. You know what I'm saying? Just try to look nice. I'm gonna be paying, you know, live painting. Not doing too much, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so now we're gonna like, you know, kind of flip the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all have like any questions for me?
What you got coming up next?
What I got coming up? Actually, we're gonna talk about this more off camera. But speaking of Harlem Renaissance, I kind of do got an event that's like kind of like within that theme at Buff State.
Okay.
You know, we want to talk more about that off camera though. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yesterday did a photo shoot. So I don't consider myself to be a model by any means. However, I do like, you know, being on shoots and, you know, on like in fashion shows. So based on conversations I had, we might actually see more of that.
Yeah,
so I'm you should though. You should, bro. As much as you're gonna be in front of cameras and stuff like that, why not be in front?
Exactly. Why not, you know, maximize the full content? You know what I'm saying? Not definitely.
And you in them doors.
Yeah, definitely.
Try to get them boys on the podcast.
Yeah.
Word.
So when it's all said and done, what do you want the legacy of Rise from Nothing to be?
Honestly, I would want us to leave our print, knowing that we could inspire people to be free and creative in their own rights, no matter what field of art that looks like, and being okay to, you know, live through your passion every day. You know what I'm saying? I done went through a lot of ups and downs. Shoot, just even throughout the last couple months, you know what I'm saying, with just slaving in a job, you could barely do your arts. To now you lose your job because you finally putting yourself into your arts, and then taking that period of time to realize, like, you know, I could thrive in my arts. I don't even need to work for people. Like those little steps, you know what I'm saying? Don't doubt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Believe in your heart, because if you actually believe in the things you want to do, you can achieve it. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, like, I would like to lead that type of mark.
I'll double down on that.
Yeah. Well, we have Kizr, we have RFN J. Appreciate y'all for joining the podcast.
Hey, brother.
Situated Sessions, we out.
See ya.